welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about alternative designer bags. I'm so excited to talk about this because it's legitimately one of my favorite things to talk about. I've always loved designer bags since I was a teenager. I actually went to fashion school as well after high school. Oh my god, you okay? Anyway, so after high school I actually studied fashion, and I just always loved designer. Couldn't really afford it back then until I think one of my first designer bags was honestly Michael Kors, and I slowly just like built my collection, sold things, added things. So let's talk about alternative designer bags that I think are worth buying, and then also let's talk about some that are online for a little bit more affordable pricing that I think are worth buying as well. Let's talk about this bag. So this is probably the bag that I get the most questions about online. It is my Prada bag from the 2018 collection. It has a studded belt. They did this whole studded collection and it's like literally so stunning. I love every piece that they did in that collection. They had like a lot of red tones as well, a lot of tones. Anyway, this bag came in a lot of different colorways. So there's like a pink one, a silver one, a red one, a yellow one. And it's all like the strap details, but the black one is honestly the most rare. It's really hard to find, but after digging and digging I did find it online. So technically this is a man bag, but I folded the strap so that you can wear it over your shoulder. If you look online for this bag, you should look for like studded Prada Vela bags, studded Prada nylon bags, stuff like that. It's the 2018 collection. You should be able to find them. They occasionally pop up like on Depop, on Poshmark, the Real, stuff like that. Just like go over all the websites and I'm sure you'll find it. Just like make it a daily routine if you're really dedicated to get this bag in black on black. Make it part of your routine to just check every day. That's what I did, and I found it a couple years ago. I'm really excited. It's one of my most worn bags, and as an elder emo, this is just so timeless. Then let's talk about Mulberry. This is the Alexa bag. It is the messenger bag. I really love it. The inside is actually really gorgeous. Like it's like a gorgeous like burgundy red. I think it's so stylish. The bag like this, or you have the strap for your shoulder. A lot fits in this bag. I really like bringing it when I'm getting tattooed, when I'm, you know, working from a coffee shop instead of like working from home. A lot fits in this bag. I also feel like it's very chic. It's very alternative chic, and it fits with a lot of outfits. As this bag has been around for so many years, it's really easy to find for affordable. Like, I wouldn't necessarily go to the website and spend $1,500 on this. I actually got it for a really good deal because someone I knew was selling it, and I actually only paid like $200, $300 for it, and it's such good condition. This girl wanted to sell it because her ex got it for her, so I got it for super cheap. But that being said, it is on so many reseller websites for so cheap. I really would not recommend buying it new because there's so many ways to buy this bag, and there's so many versions of it as well. Like, I feel like this bag ages really well as well, so it's not really necessarily to buy new in my opinion. Let's talk about Balenciaga. So Balenciaga, the city bag, has returned and everyone's been loving it. Everyone wants it. And I honestly still want the original city bag as well. I have this version. It's a long version. I've got it for a really long time. My boyfriend at the time bought this for me from Japan. I really love it. It's such a unique shape because I don't feel like a lot of people have this one, but I still really want a classic one as well. But it is a really good bag. Also really fun to hang back charms on because it's really easy. And let's talk about Saint Laurent, because Saint Laurent does have some really good alternative chic bags in my opinion. I do think that their pricing has gone a little bit out of hand. I think the last few years the pricing has gone up so much. This is called the wallet. I'm not sure what size it actually is, but the logo is black, and then there's a chain in it as well. This is the inside, and then there is a chain that goes, you can wear it with a chain or just as a clutch, which I think is really nice because like if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to like a red carpet event or stuff like that, I think this bag is really handy because it's technically, they say it's a wallet, but it does fit your phone and stuff, but there's like parts for your cards and stuff. To be honest, I don't really wear this bag a lot. but I do bring it if I have like a red carpet event, or if I just need a small bag for like a wedding or event. Also, how cute is it that she's always just wanting to be in the videos lately. Then I also have a bigger Saint Laurent bag that is, in my opinion, also the perfect alternative chic bag. Let's open it up. It's the Lulu medium with silver hardware. So I'm gonna put this box to the side real quick. I love this bag so much. It's such a classic. To me, this is like the alternative version of like a Chanel bag. Honestly, I still want a Chanel bag as well, but I love it. So much fits in it. Like, it fits my camera, it fits everything, it fits a book. Like, I've traveled with this a bunch of times as well. The only thing I would say is that the leather is a little bit more sensitive. I bought this new for myself. I think this was the first bag I ever bought brand new for myself. Like, I used to buy like Marc Jacobs and stuff like that, but this was the first like Saint Laurent bag that I bought for myself. But also, it was like a really big moment for myself when I bought this, and this was for a year. I've had it for 4 years now. So yeah, it's a really good bag. I love it. The pricing also really went up on this, which I don't really agree with. I think it shouldn't be as much as it is now. I paid $2.5K for it. I think it's way more now. Like, I think it's like $1,000 more, which I think is really ridiculous, but it is a really good bag, and I'm sure you can find it on reseller websites as well. Like, I generally just think buying a bag new nowadays is just so unnecessary, unless you really want to have the experience in store, like just like to have that experience once in a lifetime kind of stuff, you know. Then I think it is really worth doing so. But other than that, it is like, as soon as you use it, it's not the same. But I generally feel like all the bags that I bought secondhand, I use a lot more than the bags that I got brand new. And I really think that this is either a psychological thing, or because when a bag is brand new, I'm mortified to stain it, to ruin it, to smudge it, to do anything with it. So then I get really scared to use it, so then I end up not using it as much. Meanwhile, if it's secondhand, even in really good condition, it actually gets used a lot. But I genuinely don't think you should buy a bag new unless it's on sale, or if you can find it vintage and obviously authenticated, then I would really go that route, because there's just no reason to buy it brand new. A lot of times the bags that are cool are like not in style anymore, or not brand new in the winkel available. Did I say winkel? That's Dutch. That are like not brand new available in the shops. I literally just had to cut a part out because I suddenly started talking Dutch. So my native language is Dutch. English is not my native language. I moved to the US 5 years ago, and I've been talking a lot of Dutch lately, fucking my mind up. I keep making so many mistakes with language, and it's so weird. Like, speaking different languages, like in your brain, switching on and off is so complicated sometimes. So if you randomly hear a word and you're like, what the hell is she saying? It's probably Dutch, and I don't even realize it. That being said, let's talk about Coach. So I think Coach is a great lower end designer bag brand. The quality is really amazing. I think it is really worth the money that they're selling it for. I really like it, and you have a lot of alternative chic options. I have this one with gold hardware. I really like it. The inside is yellow, which I think is so fun, but also easily to stain. But Coach, Topia, and also Coach Outlet have so many bags. It's just iconic. Like, there's so many cool like edgy bags. So here are a few that I really love. So this one is from the Coach Outlet store. It has little stars. Like, this is so freaking cute. I cannot get over it. And this one just looks really like a good evening bag, and I feel like you can easily hang some back charms on it and just make it really you. I think that's so iconic. Then this one from Coach Topia, I have had my eyes on for so long, but it's out of stock, and I don't know if it's gonna ever come back at this point. It's literally been over 6 months. I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I also love these checkerboard ones from Coach Topia. Like, they look so cool. Like, my elder emo is just screaming like, this is so cool. I also know that Dior did one a couple years ago that was checkerboard that was also so good. I love it. Coach has great options. I will link everything below, by the way, that I can possibly find. So if there's a bag that I'm talking about or showing on here that you want to get, they're down below. Also Marc Jacobs, I think, is a great brand for bags. I've loved so many bags that I owned by Marc Jacobs that I eventually like sold. But anyway, so 2 years ago they actually did a bag that is like the mini buckle chattel, I think. Here it is, with like big studs, and it was just so done well. They also had it in green and in pink, and I at the time did not buy it because I just did a big purchase, so I didn't want to like spend another couple hundred on the bag. And I'm so bummed that I did not buy it because it's really hard to find online and I kind of missed out. So if you have it or you find it, that's amazing. Let me know because I'm kind of low-key jealous. I think it's such a cool bag. I hope they bring something back like that as well. Okay, then I saved some other bags that I think we should talk about as well. So Poppy Lisman has 2 bags. Here's a picture of the first one, and here's the picture of the second one. They are so cool. These bags are, I don't know, like so funky, and they're actually really more affordable compared to all the other designer bags I've talked about so far. So these are around $200, so I think that is a really fair price. It's a really cool brand. I have one little neon bag from Poppy Lisman, and I think it's really cute. Then GW Pie, is that how you pronounce it? They have some really cool bags too that are on the affordable range. Here is a picture of one that I think is really alternative chic, and you can like dress up so well. Then this bag from All Saints I think is also super cool. The black chain I think is so dope on this bag. Then I actually got a new bag in from a smaller independent brand that I think is really cool as well. And look at the strap, it's so cool. Let me put it on. It's from the brand Minga. It has studs on the side and it's really spacious. I'm not sure if a laptop will fit in, but it is really spacious, and it has like all the side pockets on this side as well. It's really sturdy and I love these studs. So this bag goes for $100. Killstar and Disturbia both have really cool bags as well that are on the easier, cheaper price. Here is the Killstar one that I think is really cool. And here's the Disturbia one that I also think is really cool looking and more affordable range. And with that being said, when I was in the Netherlands a couple weeks ago, I was at Bershka and there was this really cool studded bag that was really affordable. And I think that one is really cool as well. So here's a picture of that. You can still find it online, so I will link it below so you can buy it, especially if you're in Europe. But I do think they send to the US as well. I thought that bag was made really well, and I think it's really like more an adult version of like the bags that you will DIY in high school, if you know what I mean. I like that this season of fashion is like a little bit more edgy, because it's a really good time for us edgy girls to stock up on items that we would know we would wear our entire lives, because that's just how we are as an alternative girly. So yeah, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been generally enjoying YouTube so much more than TikTok and Instagram lately, to be honest, because I feel like it feels like there's like less pressure. And if you want to support me, then please give me a follow on here. I do really appreciate it. And let me know if there's any bag that you're gonna try to get or that you're going to purchase, because I would love to hear it. If there's any brands you think I should check out and mention on here as well, then please also let me know in the comments, because I would love to make like this a series and like to mention more and more brands, especially as a small business owner, I know how hard it is out there, and I'm always more than happy to shout out some smaller brands as well.